we can only reach two conclusions. One, either through gross incompetence, you have ended the 240-year history of delivering the mail reliably on time, or the second conclusion that we could gather is that you're doing this on purpose.
One after another, House Oversight Democrats spent Monday tearing into the Postmaster General, DeJoy. He insists cost-cutting and reform are needed in the Postal Service, and recent service delays are being fixed.
I did not direct the removal of blue collection boxes or the removal of mail processing equipment. Second, I did not direct the cutback on hours at any of our post offices. And finally, I did not direct the elimination or any cutback in overtime.
He said the Postal Service can handle mail-in voting, but said postal workers would appreciate extra time.
I encourage all Americans who choose to vote by mail to request their ballots early and to vote early as a common-sense best practice.
DeJoy told the committee he couldn't understand why there isn't bipartisan agreement structural reforms are needed at the agency, which receives no taxpayer funding but posts yearly losses in the billions of dollars. California Congresswoman Katie Porter raised questions about DeJoy's knowledge about his own agency.
What is the starting rate for U.S. Post Office, USPS priority mail?
I don't know.
Do you know about, within 1 million or so, can you tell me how many people voted by mail in the last presidential election?
No, I cannot.
To the nearest 10 million? Is that a no, Mr. DeJoy?
I would be guessing, and I don't want to guess.
Republicans in the committee instead focused on the House's rare weekend vote to increase funding to the Postal Service.
So why are these guys out to get you? What is it?
I don't, they have their own concerns. I assume they're legitimate with them. And
well, you assume they're legitimate? Why are they out to get you? I mean, Mr. DeJoy, they've had people protesting at your house last night. They've been doing it for weeks.
DeJoy stood firm on some recent changes, including the removal of some automatic sorting machines. He insisted they were slated for removal before he took over 70 days ago.
Mr. DeJoy, will you commit to reversing these changes?
No.
Nathaniel Reed, Newsy, The Capitol.